Hi everybody, my name is Heather and I wanted to share my story with you. And Ryan's asked me to do it in under 6 minutes, which is quite a challenge because how do you really sum up a life-changing experience in any amount of time really? So I'm going to do my best. I started as a customer back in 2012 and when I began I was at the very top of my BMI. I was a smoker. I was exhausted all the time. I was the typical party girl. I never passed up a good time, and I was always eating out and drinking and having a good time. I was also worked in upper management, so I had a lot of really long, stressful weeks, but I got to travel in the winter, so I kind of justified it. I would work around 80, 90 hours in the summer sometimes, and then have a little bit of extra time in the winter. Eventually that caught up with me and I developed some stress-related digestive issues and I was getting scoped, I was sleeping propped up, there wasn't too much that wasn't bothering me. So fast forward to today, I've lost now close to about 35 pounds. I'm in the best health and shape of my life. I obviously am not a smoker anymore and I have pretty much eliminated my digestive issues, and not to mention now I'm a certified PiYo instructor. So if someone would have told me that a couple years ago that I would have accomplished all these things, I would have thought they were crazy and I would have laughed in their face. So it really is about never giving up, because when I summed it up like that, I'm pretty sure it probably sounded a little bit easy what I accomplished, and it was anything but that. I doubted myself every step of the way pretty much initially. I didn't think that this was going to work. I joined my first challenge group very reluctantly on a friend's recommendation that I had known for a really long time. But she's a really super fit friend, and so I even ignored her for a really long time because I didn't know what she was involved in, but I thought she was crazy. So I psyched myself out of it, and I ordered it even though I fully expected to fail. And I got to tell you guys what made the biggest difference, and I'm sure a lot of you probably feel the same way, was the support and the accountability that I got from my team, from my upline, and it really made all the difference in the world. When I wanted to quit, I got a phone call, and every time that I wanted to maybe skip a workout or maybe go out and splurge, I would log into the group and I would see everybody doing their absolute best and just kicking butt and being awesome. And it made me want to push myself and be better. I really wanted nothing to do with coaching, to be honest with you. And I was on a journey. I was on a journey of intense personal development. I came to Beachbody a broken person and had a lot of work to do. But what I did notice, through 4, 5, 6 months, I was changing my life. This wasn't just me losing some weight. This was me changing mind, body, and spirit. And I knew that Beachbody was responsible for that. So I reluctantly, again, became a discount coach, and it really was just to pay for my product, as again, many of us can probably attest to. Had no desire to really work the business. We were planning on, this was now at the end of 2012, and we were planning on moving to Seattle in 2013, the summer, so I really just wanted to make as much money as possible, and I did that waitressing. Well, in January of 2013, I was in a really bad car accident, and that car accident left me unable to work and really left me with a lot of anxiety because I couldn't even really clean my house or run errands or do things that I was used to doing. And this really was what the positive thing that I had to just pour my heart and soul into, and that's what I did. I went all in January and experienced some success pretty quickly. I went diamond in about 60 to 90 days. I don't remember at this point. And some of you that don't know what diamond is, well, welcome to the club. I had no clue what it was. I just knew that people were telling me that that's what I was supposed to be. So if you can imagine, I lost that ring pretty quickly because I had no right being there. I didn't even know what it meant. I didn't know how to lead a team, nothing like that. So that began my journey of learning how to run my business. And you know what? Me and my coach, we really didn't have an upline, but we kept going up until we found someone that cared, and we refused to give up. And before Coach Basics, we butt heads, and we put a system together, and we figured it out. We made it happen, and we just kept going. And last year I went to Summit for the first time, and it changed my life. I knew then, without a doubt, I was all in 100% because I was just filled with so much motivation and inspiration. And when I moved out to Seattle, this was last July, so it was right after Summit. I was still having a hard time building, and I didn't know anyone here. I got plugged into this Pacific Northwest coaches group, and they just have welcomed me with open arms. And that really is what this Beachbody family is. It's a family. And I feel like I could move anywhere in the country and receive that kind of support. And quickly after I moved here, I went and heard Richard Neal speak. And for those of you that haven't heard him speak, you really should go listen to him. He is very, very inspirational, and he lost over 200 pounds. And he came into this small room. There's probably about 15 of us. And he just looked every one of us in the eye. He hugged us. And he proceeded to tell me that it wasn't about rank. It wasn't about making money. It was only about helping people. It was about my journey and my journey only, and not to compare myself to other people, and just focused on relationships, which is what I did best. So I left that room feeling relieved, and I made a promise to myself to change my business and to just start breeding love and positivity into my groups. And instead of focusing on anything that they were doing wrong, I focused on everything that was going right. And my business has shifted. I'm now a diamond, and I know what that means now. I know that it means that I've helped a lot of people, and I know that it means that I was put on this planet to do this, and I'm now ready to lead my team and to help as many people as I possibly can. So whatever you guys do, never give up. My why is freedom. My why is to be able to travel anytime I want to and not be stuck behind a desk. And that doesn't come without major, major sacrifice, and I know that. And I'm also put on this planet to inspire and help as many people as possible, and that's what this is all about. So whether you're working for someone else's dreams or your dreams, the time is going to pass, so you need to make a decision. Which one do you want to do? Do you want to live the life of your dreams, or do you want to just keep doing what you're doing and maybe live status quo? My advice to you is to never give up and chase your dreams. Thanks for listening, everybody.